Always got an open mind, mentality, working on a better reality, flexing my metaphysicality.
I need this musical sculpture coming from King Tommy's headquarters. I take a musical show.
Grease to the streets. I go by the name of Mega Nigga. I am one half of Runaway's DNA, and collectively, we are the Soul Men. You are now checking Metaphysicality. Okay, a little background information. For those of you who may be familiar with the things we've done in the past, you know that we've taken about, what, a good 2-year vacation from things. Did a little bit of cultivating, had some seeds. Shouts out to Jade and Heyru. What we have here is a weekly series, and myself, Mega Nigga, and my partner, the Black Supremacy, who you'll be talking to shortly, will be bringing you. It's a collection of little snippets of wisdom, little snippets of knowledge, little opinion, a little bit of current events. We were looking out there on the online community, and we noticed how everybody talking, everybody got an opinion, and usually the ones who should be shut the fuck up is doing the most talking. Stir that all together and you have it, Metaphysicality. So we're gonna get into this first week's episode. Basically, the Runaways, we live by a code that we call GreaseBallism. And so we'll look more on that a little further in the GreaseBallism mind state. Here goes my man Big A. Shouts out, Black Supremacy.
We're now broadcasting live from the Bang Cave. This is a new edition, Metaphysicality with Soul Men. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to tap into you every week. You know what I'm saying? And then explain some things to you, share some things with you. And the first thing we want to talk about is the GreaseBallism. Those familiar with the Runaway music, you hear the word grease a lot of times, and what that means in certain aspects is a slickness to a lot of things that's going on. So if you're a greaseball, to reach that degree, you understand a certain amount of slickness, you know what I'm saying, from politicians to music to entertainment to just the daily going-ons in the streets, you know what I'm saying, to the daily goings-on in your corporate avenues. So with that being said, we, you know what I'm saying, we just want to come to you real live and direct, and we just gonna have some chapters y'all to tap into. Go live with us, share your experiences, share your knowledge, share your info with us, because we're in the real dire times right now. So with that being said, we're going to hit you like that. And of course, as the Runaways go off, JUHHH.
And basically, to piggyback off what my man said, kind of give you the scientific side of what this GreaseBallism is when we coming to you. So when we screaming grease to the streets and grease God and all these things, you know what we saying. Basically, the greaseball is someone on top of obviously being in tune to universal law. He's also in tune to oneness. The oneness of everything, the one that being is, and especially us as the melanated future God beings, past God beings, you know, just being in tune to the spirit of the all. And then, on top of all the other talking and babbling and research and knowledge and everything, the other side of that GreaseBallism is the nothingness. You know what I'm saying? As I say in one of our songs, what the fuck we really know? Really know. You know what I'm saying? So you can study all these things, you can quote all these fancy words and sayings of times long gone and times yet to come. But when it all boils down to it, what we got is now study to know thyself approved, but at the same time, don't take yourself too seriously. Big A, I'll let him be.
Okay, first chapter we finna address is the Godess chapter. Anybody familiar with our music, you'll see that we real strong on emphasizing the importance of the Godess. Now the Godess, some of you all already know your signs, some of y'all don't. Some of y'all don't and do at the same time. However, the Godess is the black woman. the black hole, the sister. A lot of the strength and the black power came from that. So when you hear us speak on that, we real strong on it. We real strong on supporting sisters. It's a very important term, sisters and brothers. You know what I'm saying? And when we stand on that, we stand real strong on it, because if it was not for the sister, and we'll go back to Cleopatra and everybody. See, this is advanced courses we dropping on you. So if you're not familiar with what we talk about, go back and do your research. These are advanced classes that we're coming with. If it's going too fast for you, do your research. It's all strong right there. It's 100%. The black woman is the backbone. We know this. However, she's taking a fall. And the planet is taking a fall for that. So when you hear us say that we cultivators, that's just who we are. As a black man, that's all you are. You're a cultivator, you're a farmer. You till the land, you protect the land. You protect the earth. The land and the earth, that's the sister, that's the black woman. A lot of you sisters got to step your game up, because you had that other woman, she's stepping her game up. She's got ass and titties now. And she's taking away your farmer and your cultivator. So the goddess we always talk about that when it comes strong with the runaways. It goes way back on some deep history shit. But this is just a premise. This is just some things that we're going to jump off, you know what I'm saying? I have a baby girl, I got nieces, I got goddaughters. For people that got daughters and got nieces and got things of that nature, we got to be real strong when it comes to these sisters. The black supremacy, that's strong. So when you hear white supremacy, it's already automatically associated with negativity. I had no shame in being a black supremacist, because it's all 100% positivity. So with that being said, it has to be positive in the angle of going to the sisters. The goddess. Let's go to the G.O.D acronym. The grand omnipotent divine, from which she shines, you know what I'm saying? And we are strong cultivators, and we till in the fields. So we got to start raising the young brothers to really strongly respect the sister as the goddess she is. And we got to raise the young brothers to be the gods that they are. Along with that, if you're being raised as a goddess, you have to act accordingly. Yeah.
And what we call that right there is burnt grease. So when you hear us say that's burnt grease, I mean that's that real motherfucking shit. That's that real talk right there for your ass. And you know, I'm gonna piggyback once again, speaking of transitioning, off of what my man At was building on, you know what I'm saying? Because what I wanted to talk about this week was accountability. You know what I'm saying? And just like he's speaking on the Goddess Chamber, with accountability for my women, with accountability for my men, for what we're dealing with, you know what I'm saying? We gotta make better decisions, and we gotta stand up for the decisions we make. We have to be accountable out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no reason for you to impregnate one of our women and then you bounce and shit. And you mad because she hormonal, but do that period and shit, you can't take it and shit. She ain't supposed to be out there. I'm so tired of seeing sisters working and shit and pregnant. You know, let develop a life with that right thing, you know what I'm saying? But we're dealing in a vicious cycle of death in general. Like I said, I want to piggyback off my main goddess thing, but we got to stop this shit at some point. Do we want to survive? Because we don't act like it, you know what I'm saying? I know we pumping out the babies and everything, you know, and other folks, other beings on this oil ship are struggling to maintain their levels. But at the same time, what the hell do we breathe, man? We need intelligent thought, intelligent action, higher levels of vibrations, frequencies, if you will. I don't want to get off too deep, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we try to keep this thing short and sweet. So, Big At, Bill,
free lunch is the next chapter. For the most part, it's kind of simple with the aspect of things. It really kind of doesn't matter, black, white, you know, you hear people say green, brown, whatever. But it does, you know what I'm saying? Your diet is very important to you. I think a lot of people get it confused with the cosmetic aspect of health, abs and biceps and things of this nature, slim and big. But your diet is very important. Free lunch, that was a project that the Runaways, the Runaways, we're going to do and probably still going to do, but in regards to your health and what you digest and what you consume in your body. And what we starting to really understand, I think a lot of people understand it out there, is what you consume is kind of like you are what you eat. And one thing that we starting to understand as well is watch that meat. Gotta be real careful with that meat, that heavy meat consumption. I mean, things that we eating that was meat was once a living thing as well. You know what I'm saying? Blood, vessels, and hearts and things of that nature. Yeah, baked chicken and turkey and things of that nature, that's fine. But I'm starting to be a firm believer that that meat is really cancerous causing. You know what I'm saying? Anything in moderation is good, but we consuming too much meat. You know what I'm saying? Or we consuming just a lot of too many things. You know what I'm saying? Simple and basic, you are what you eat. Eat a lot of junk food, your body is junk. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how simple that thing is. We're gonna really go into a lot of realms of things that we trying to stand on. A lot of the camp is going vegan. A lot of the camp is going meatless. A lot of the camp is going real diet hard in regards to what's going into the body. You know what I'm saying? And then it's not with what you eating and shit, but activity is real strong. Pun intended. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta stay strong on what we're doing. We're really trying to get out there. This is one of our first little jump offs for a long time video wise, but we gotta be real strong with it, especially brothers and sisters. We gotta kill that fried food, man. That grease is backing up in us and it's killing us. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, that's another segment right there. That's free lunch. Watch what you eat, man. You are what you eat.
Grease once again, it's Mega Nigga back at you. Another thing I want to touch on, this week, is this violence, man. Real talk, this violence, man. I was riding with my wife the other day, came around the corner, and nigga was looking at me like we was the worst enemies ever. He would kill me on fucking sight, you know what I'm saying? And I was thinking about that, like, damn. What the fuck is this savage anger and violence that exists within us right now? You know what I'm saying? Some may say we have a revolutionary spirit about us. I was building with one of the guys today, and he was talking about the significance of us being the natural guardians and the administrators of justice down here on this ship. You know, so with this socialization that we've dealt with, which is all poisonous to us, this capitalism, all this bullshit, democracy, republic, whatever it is, this shit is poisonous to us individually in our culture and our way of life. That's a little side note for you right there. But he was saying what you see is justice being administered on a constant level within our own communities against each other. And I don't know, once again, what the hell we really know. So I don't know what the hell the answer is, but something's got to be done about this, man. If it's a revolutionary spirit within us, the revolution going the fuck on right now all over the world. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's, you know, conjectured by the powers that be or what have you, motherfuckers get their revolute on right now. And we sitting around talking about the same shit, you know what I'm saying? Listening to these fucking agents. It's another word you might hear a lot from us, agents, you know what I'm saying? We like to keep it real saucy with the film game, you know, and in the Matrix, you know you gotta watch for agents and glitches, you know what I'm saying? These agents is powerful when they at work out here. A lot of motherfuckers you look to and respect is agents. They may not be conscious agents, but they agents. They feed into this bullshit and pumping you some other shit to fuck with your head, you know what I'm saying? So, violence has its place like everything else in this world, but start using us for our own gain. Unity. Yeah. Mega nigga. Chill.
Alright. Gonna close out this week. This is a little segment, this is a little thing I like to do. Sci-fi, the fiction, the science and the fiction. Now, if y'all not familiar with it, you know what I'm saying, I got a verse. What I say is the science is in the fiction. You've seen a lot of these alien films. You gotta start doing is seeing what's happening in the films. Truth is stranger than fiction, they say, right? But the other play is every time these aliens come, notice how there's always an elimination of what the problem is altogether, why we gotta find science and why there's mystery. Racism gets eliminated, your certain dogmas and ideologies get eliminated because these aliens, they come to the planet and they kick ass, causing the people to understand that we gotta come together to try to kick their ass, but they advanced. You see what I'm saying? So what we have is we have the same storyline going on. Don't buy into the fear. Don't buy into all the bullshit. The aliens that they telling you about, those are the Asiatic people. Notice the parallels of how you say these words. Notice how the predator looks. Notice how the alien and alien 1, 2, and 3 look. Notice how they look. They all weird and they got long fingers and long heads. Notice who that is. And for you Asiatics, for the whatever term you want to be, you gods or whatever, notice the resemblance to you. And what they trying to play on is, when this advanced species comes with advanced technology, when they come, they're going to dominate. And what they want people to do is, they want them to think, well, let's eliminate all of the bullshit and let's come together. But the reality is, it's her. And that advanced being is you, it's me. Now, you can take that how they want to, but this is black supremacy hollering at you and finna sign off. We out here, man.
And this is Mega Nigga once again. And for my sign off this week, I want to touch on what I'm going to call the state of the people. The state of our people, the state of my people, however you take it. At some point, we have to understand, can't keep doing the same things over and over again. These same programs, these same means and methods of detracting, retracting from us should not be working still. We shouldn't be still getting infiltrated every fucking time we try to cause some kind of movement for the better, for the positive, you know what I'm saying? There's no way we should still be falling into this bullshit system lie of education. You know what I'm saying? Me and my man, or highly educated, college educated men, and it took us, we was already past that point when we woke up and had to uneducate and really educate ourselves, you know what I'm saying? And I hate to see our best and brightest falling into that trap over and over all these years. At some point we gotta stop the cycles. At some point somebody gotta step the fuck up. Somebody gotta step the fuck down at some point. Somebody gotta swallow their little soft ass emotions, take a motherfucking stand and make a motherfucking difference. Greatness. Mega Nigga, Black Supremacy, Runaways DNA, the Soul Men. Out.
Always got an open mind, mentality, working on a better reality, flexing my metaphysicality.